Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi attended on Saturday the Egyptian family iftar, which included the representatives of different social sects. Upon his arrival, the head of state was received by Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Medbouli and a number of ministers and high-ranking officials. During his speech, the head of state stressed that Egypt is the country which wrote history, created civilization, and was the symbol of power. The president expressed his happiness to join the Egyptian family iftar, renewing his vow to resume working hard for the sake of the country and its great people. He extended his gratitude to the great Egyptian people, calling them the real heroes, asserting the fact that despite all the difficulties and hardships which occurred in the past 10 years, yet the people's will overcame all the challenges and realized their dreams of a democratic state. The president also highlighted that while the Egyptian army and police were fighting terrorism, the Egyptian workers were building nationwide. He hailed the unity among all Egyptians, saying that Egyptians are all one, no difference between a Muslim and Christian, a man or a woman, a farmer or a worker. With good intentions, the Egyptians achieved victory in the battle of construction. The president said as he took oath for a new presidential term, he vows to resume economic and political reform procedures, efforts to localize industry, expand agricultural land, boosting foreign investments, supporting the private sector, and to provide social protection for the needy brackets. The banquet witnesses the attendance of a large number of statesmen, politicians, and media figures. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi witnessed on Saturday a ceremony organized by the Ministry of Endowments on the occasion of Laylatul Qadr at Al-Manara International Conference Center in New Cairo. This ceremony was attended by Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Medbouli, Al-Azhar Grand Imam, Al-Imam Al-Akbar Sheikh Ahmed Al-Tayyib, and Minister of Endowments Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Guma, as well as a host of ministers and Islamic figures. In his word before the attendees, President al-Sisi congratulated the Egyptian people and extended prayers to God to preserve the nation and bless the efforts of its loyal sons. He said that in this sacred night, Allah Almighty revealed the Holy Quran as a source of everlasting guidance to humanity, enduring mercy for the whole world. The head of state was also keen to voice the Egyptian unequivocal and steadfast solidarity with the Palestinian brothers in the Gaza Strip, where Israel killed over than 33,000 people, injuring thousands of others, and destroyed most of the infrastructure. He renewed the Egyptian unshakable stance toward the Palestinian people, giving them full support to regain their legitimate right of an independent Palestinian state with Al-Quds as its capital. President al-Sisi praised efforts exerted by scholars of Egypt's Al-Azhar and the Ministry of Endowments to modernize religious discourse and spread awareness of moderate Islam. Moreover, President al-Sisi honored a number of winners of the international competition for memorizing the Holy Quran in its 30th edition. At the celebration of Laylatul Qadr, the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Al-Imam Al-Akbar Sheikh Ahmed Al-Tayyib, gifted President al-Sisi the second edition of Al-Azhar magazine. And for his part, Minister of Endowments, Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Guma, handed the President a copy of Ru'ya Encyclopedia, stressing that the new republic starts a new era with more than 400 scientific, cultural, and da'wah publications on the renewal of religious discourse. During the ceremony held to celebrate Laylatul Qadr, or the night of revelation, the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Al-Imam Al-Akbar Sheikh Ahmed Al-Tayyib, addressed the attendees, stressing that the current difficult circumstances facing humanity underscore the pressing need for the guidance of the Holy Quran. In his word, Al-Tayyib highlighted that the international institutions that claim to pledge peace and security in the world stand powerless in the face of the brutal Israeli aggression against helpless Palestinian civilians. The Grand Imam gifted President al-Sisi the second issue of Al-Azhar magazine, which is considered as the most important scientific and cultural event in 2024. For his part, Minister of Endowments Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Guma also addressed the gathering, congratulated President al-Sisi for assuming a new term. The minister thanked the president for his interest in the renovation of mosques, citing the building and restoration of more than 11,900 mosques. He handed the president a copy of Ru'ya Encyclopedia, which is co-published by the ministry and the General Egyptian Book Organization to summarize some of the endowment's publications in the field of renewing religious discourse. The minister said the new republic starts a new era with more than 400 scientific, cultural, and da'wah publications on the renewal of religious discourse. Laylat al-Qadr, or the Night of Revelation, is the night when the first verses of the Holy Quran were revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It falls with the final 10 days of the month of Ramadan, and although the exact date is unidentified, it's commonly thought as the holy month's 27th night. America